All right, finishing off the hunter exams, we go right into the fourth phase or fourth test where they go to this island and it's a hunt or be hunted kind of exam. Essentially, they all reach into a box and pull out one of the numbers that correspond to the tags that they're wearing. And whatever tag you get is who you have to hunt. So you need 6 points to pass this exam. You get 3 points if you keep your own tag, another 3 points if you get your target's tag, and every other tag that you get that is not one of those two options is only 1 point. So you can either keep your own tag and get 3 other people's tags or just go after your target, etc., etc. And my sweet darling Bean, he pulls out the number and is distraught. Like, he's very upset with the number he grabs. And I'm just like, I have not been paying attention to the numbers. I don't know who this is. Turns out he got the clown. That is not good. That is not good at all. Part of what I love about this test and the lead up to it, because they're all on the boat heading to the island and everyone's hiding their name tags, or they're not their name tags, their numbers. Killua and Gon are both just wearing theirs openly. They do not care. Same with Hisoka, but the clown is the clown. We're not expecting him to care about anybody. And Gon goes to Killua, is like, hey, do you have my number? And Killua's just like, I can't tell you, it's a secret. Or he asks, like, whose number do you have? And it's like, can't tell you, it's a secret. And then they both stare at each other for a second. They break it into a grin, and it's just, like, show each other at the same time. And they're like, yeah, so it's so sweet, and I love it. That is probably one of my favorite little moments between them. And it turns out Killua doesn't know or care who his number is. He'll get it eventually. And Gon shows that he has the clowns. And Killua's just like, God, that's bad luck. And he's like, yeah, I know. Flash over to Kurapika and Leo. And Leo, at the time, I have forgiven him at the point of where I am now, but I was still angry at him at first. And his character was still annoying me. He's just like, if I have your number, I'll show you no mercy. And Kurapika looks at him, I would do the same to you. And they're like false anger at each other. And then Kurapika goes away and he's like, I don't have your number, by the way. And he's like, yeah, I don't have yours either. And it is cute. It is nice that they are like friends and they're trying to be all, oh, I would hunt you down. We're nothing to each other. We're still strangers. I don't actually care about you, but I don't have your number, so I do care about you, kind of thing. And it is nice. So they all exit the boat and they're off into the fields. They're all let off at separate times. And Gon knows that he cannot take Hisoka in a straight fight. He has to be sneaky about this. So at first, he's just up in a tree, as he normally is, and he sees one of the hunters like hide his presence and use an arrow with tranquilizer to get his target. And Gon realizes, okay, if I hide my presence and be sneaky about this, maybe I can use my fishing rod to get Hisoka's number without actually having to fight him. So at first he's practicing with apples and he's hitting the apples, he's practicing his aim, and it is going well, but he's like, okay, well, my target's not going to just hold still for me. I gotta practice with it moving. So he hangs the apples from strings. And again, he practices hitting his target. However, he's like, it's too predictable to which way the apple is going to swing. I need something a little bit more realistic, I guess. So he starts hunting birds, and he can't get any of these birds. They're flying away too quick. He's like, if I can't get this, how the hell am I supposed to get the clown? Then he notices that the birds are hunting the fish, and they're waiting for the key opportunity when the fish comes up out of the water to get a fly. So as the fish is hunting the fly, the bird is hunting the fish. And Gon realizes that is his key moment, the only moment he has where he can capture this bird. So he waits for the bird to dive down, and when he knows the movements that it's going to make, and that's when he strikes and is able to catch it. And I am so proud of Gon for this, because it's actually showing a character figuring out a plan, executing the plan, practicing, and like the training leading up to this fight, rather than just, oh, I must get stronger. It's a legit strategy. So I really appreciate that, and I love it. So many things I appreciate that Hunter x Hunter does differently. Sadly, my sweet darling Bean is so focused on his training and figuring out what he needs to do with Hisoka that he fails to notice someone in the bushes watching him and observing him. So he's not observing his own surroundings. He's only focusing on his target. My God, my sweet darling Bean. Meanwhile, with Leo, he gets taken in by Tompa, the big nose guy, who's complaining to have some stomach problems and is asking for some medicine. So he opens his suitcase or his briefcase to get the medicine. And when he opens the briefcase, a monkey comes down and steals his name tag. And Tonpa reveals he's working with the monkey trainer guy to steal people's numbers. And then they run off. But thankfully, Karabika was waiting and he takes down Tonpa without issue. And then the two go and get the monkey guy to retrieve Leo's number. So I think it was Tonpa's, yeah. Number was actually Karabika's. So he's all set. He's got his 6 points. They have an extra one that's now the monkey guys, and they're going to work together for Leo to get his targets, who they don't know who that is yet. They're going off, and that's when we cut back to Gon, sweet darling Bean, who has found Hisoka by using butterflies that are drawn to the scent of blood. So my sweet darling Bean just puts these butterflies on a leash, and it is some cute. To hunt down Hisoka, and now Gon's just observing him, waiting for the moment to strike. Hisoka is targeted by some guy with a spear who's already half dying, and he's trying to kill Hisoka, but Hisoka the clown is just dodging. He's not fighting back, so he's giving no opportunity for Gon to predict his movements to strike to get the tag. And it's revealed that the guy with the spear was already critically injured, so the clown was just waiting for him to die. But before that, another guy, Pinhead, comes in and kills him to take his tag. But it turns out he didn't even need his tag. He was just doing it for the fun of it. So I think he gives that tag to Hisoka because we're revealed they're working together, and that's the one that Hisoka was talking to on the radio. Oh my god. I hate Pinhead. However, I laughed quite hard as he goes down into the ground to wait for the end of this exam, to wait to go back to the boat, and he's like a little gopher and he just goes down into the ground, and I love that moment for him. So Pinhead's done and Hisoka has 1 tag and he just needs 2 more points, so he's just going to go target 2 other people. Q, Leo, and Karabika, he gets his sights on them, and my sweet darling Bean for half a second is just like, if I wait for him to attack my friends, that will be my opportunity to steal their tags. However, they might be killed in this attack. Sweet darling Bean's not having that. He's like, change of plans. If it comes down to it, I will protect my friends. So he will fight with them. So Hisoka comes upon Karabika and Leo and says, give me your tags or I'm going to kill you. Karabika stands his ground and says, under no circumstances will you take his tag or mine, or the tag that's worth 3 points to me. We do, however, have 1 tag that is worth nothing to us. It's 1 point. We don't need it. You will accept this tag and leave, or we will fight you. And Hisoka, to his credit, is just like, all right, I'll take that deal. And just, I think, impressed by their will to stand up to him, will to fight. He's just like, I'll take that 1 tag. So now he just needs 1 more point, and he goes off. Gon continues to follow him, and he's just like, what if he comes across somebody and they give up the tag as well, not giving him the opportunity to strike? Thankfully or not thankfully, I don't know which, Hisoka's bloodlust spikes. So he's in a murderous rage. He just needs to kill somebody conveniently, so he's off to get the next person he sees. Gon sees somebody up ahead and is able to put himself in a position, thinking ahead of where they are going to intersect and the best point for him to be to get the clown's tag. And the clown has no problem whatsoever killing this man and getting his tag. And in that moment, Gon strikes, uses his fishing rod, hooks his tag, reels it back before Hisoka can make any move to stop him. And it is so wonderful. The lead up to that little moment was executed perfectly. He takes a second to celebrate and then takes off running. Hisoka's falling behind, not really angry, which I will get to that in a second. So my darling little Bean has done so well, but before he can get very far, someone hits him with a dart in the neck. It's the guy who's been hunting Gon from the beginning, and he praises him for doing so well and mastering this hunt in such a short time. However, he wasn't observing his surroundings, and that will be his undoing. And he then takes both Hisoka's tag and Gon's tag and leaves. So distraught and paralyzed, Gon is just on the ground. He doesn't know what to do. He's failed. And then all of a sudden, the guy who just tranquilized him's dead body falls on the ground. Because Hisoka had been following Gon not to get his tag back, but to congratulate him on such a well-executed strike. And he was just so impressed with Gon that he's just like, that guy was actually my target, so I don't actually need my tag. You can keep it along with yours, so we'll both pass. Gon is just like, no, that isn't fair. That isn't how I want to win this. Take your tag back. And Hisoka punches this man in the face. Gon has also recovered from the tranquilizer, by the way, that would have left him paralyzed for 10 days, but his sheer determination had him standing up. Hisoka's just like, I will take that tag back when you are able to punch me in the face like I just did. And then he leaves, and Gon, distraught and depressed, hides in a tree, and he feels useless and helpless, so he just wants to be able to help somebody, so he goes off to look for his friends. Cutting to my darling little angel Killua, who only joined the hunter exams to have fun. Like, he doesn't care about being a hunter, he just thought it would be fun. He's walking through the woods, not having any fun at all, followed by Blue Shirt Guy. Blue Shirt Guy is waiting for him to tire out, but every now and then Killua just turns around and is just like, I know you're following me. Are you going to come out so we can fight? And the guy's just hiding because I'll wait till he sleeps or tires himself out, and that's when I'll strike. Killua, meanwhile, can go days without sleeping, so that's a terrible plan. Eventually, Blue Shirt's two brothers show up, Red Shirt and Yellow Shirt. They honestly, all three should be wearing red shirts. So, they chastise their little brother for not taking down this little kid yet. So Blue Shirt comes out and attacks Killua. It goes as well as can be expected. He does land one strong hit on him. However, Killua had obviously allowed that, and in that split second, used the time to grab his tag. Killua is now just like, this is not the number I need. What about you two? He then easily, like, flashes over, holds his, claws, sharpened nails as sharp as knives to the buddy's throat, to Red Shirt, and is just like, give me your tag or I'm going to slit your throat. They hand over for the tag. Again, not the one he needs. So he turns to Yellow Shirt and is just like, what one you got? So the Yellow Shirt guy was his target. Now, Killua is aware that Eyebrows Hanzo is up in the trees watching this entire event to get one of the tags that were his targets. So Killua throws them in two separate directions, but he lets Hanzo see one of the numbers that he wants before switching it, so he actually throws Hanzo's in the other direction. And that, he's just goofed around. I love it. My sweet darling angel. So he has all his tags, and he's back to the boat. Now, Leo's target is a poison user or chemical user, something like that. So Gon uses his enhanced sense of smell to track him down, and they follow it to a cave. Leo tries to disband their little alliance, saying, I'm doing this on my own. You guys go. Don't come in for me. If I die, I die. I'm on my own from here on out. And both Killua and, Kurapika and Gon are just like, no, we'll let you go in by yourself, but we're coming in after you if something goes wrong. So don't even try this. Leo goes in, and 30 minutes later, he screams out of this cave, do not come in. So immediately, obviously, Kurapika and Gon run into the cave. They find Leo down on the ground. There are snakes everywhere, along with his target and the snake charmer guy. Kurapika looks to Leo and says, do you have any antidotes in your briefcase? And Leo looks to them and says, if I did, I could have saved the two of you. And he is in pain and upset that his two friends now are going to be killed with him. Revealed that the snake charmer is actually dead because the poison lady had killed him, not realizing he had already set a trap for the snakes to attack anyone who goes after whoever touches his body or who tries to leave the cave. So now they're all trapped in here. She says that they just have to wait it out because at the end of the however many days, the examiners will come and get anyone who's still alive, trace them with their IDs. However, Kurapika and Gon are both like, Leo won't make it that long. We have to get out of here. Gon, the sweet little bean, goes up to the snake master guy and starts looking for the antidote on his body. To which the snakes, of course, attack him and bite him ferociously. Taking this moment to say snakes are actually not dangerous creatures in this kind of way. They're not going to attack you like this, but we're going to lead this up to logic of the snake charmer's ability to control them, yada yada. So he is completely attacked by the snakes, poisoned, will be dying, but he does get the antidote, which he says give to Leo first. Karabika gives them both the antidote. They're both going to be fine. However, they still have to make it out of the cave. Gon looks to the poison lady, who is used anaphylactic shock and control of bees to take down the snake guy, and says, hey, do you still have that sleeping potion you had mentioned earlier? And we can use it to knock out the snakes. She's just like, yes, however, it'll knock out the snakes, but it'll knock out us too. You would have to hold your breath for a full 5 minutes. Gon's just like, I can do that. So lets it all off. Snakes fall asleep. Gon holds his breath, waits for the snakes to fall asleep, and then rushes everybody out of the cave, takes her target card thing for Leo, and leaves the snake guys so the examiners will find her at the end. And they all have all the points they need. They make it to the boat. They all pass the 4th exam, and it's a delight. I really enjoyed this section here. And seeing Leo willing to die to protect his friends, seeing Karabika willing to give up their tags to save Leo before he knew the snake charmer was dead, in order to get him medical help, to get him away from the snakes, was fantastic. They are bonded in their friendship. I didn't 100% forgive Leo at this point in the anime, but I was on my way to loving him, and the next part of the exam sealed it. I'm like, okay, you're forgiven, Leo. I like you now. All right, the next part of the exam starts before they even make it to the arena, so it's going to be a fighting part. But the chairman is organizing the brackets, not only based on how well they've done in the previous exams in skill and agility and all that, and strength, whatever. He's talking to each individual candidate to see who they're most, who they respect the most, who they're scared to fight, who's standing out, that kind of thing. He's just taking the interviews and getting an idea of what all the contestants feel and think about the other contestants. And he uses that to draw out the brackets. Now, what I adore about this tournament arc that he's done up, it's not a fight and move on and winner wins, or it gives you more opportunity to show off your skills and more likely to pass. Nothing like that. You only need 1 win to pass. You pass the Hunter exams with 1 win. Therefore, only 1 person is going to lose, the person at the top of the bracket who failed to defeat anybody. The brackets are a little uneven, though. Some people are going to have the opportunity to fight more rounds, and therefore more opportunities to wins, or could take more losses. And all that is based on how they did on the previous exams, as well as what everyone thought of the other contestants. Karabika actually does not... Sorry, Killua. They're names that start with K. Apparently I can't keep them straight in my head. My sweet darling angel, Killua, he is confused and upset for why not upset, but he's confused on why he has less opportunities than someone like Gon. He feels that he did better and doesn't understand this intangible characteristic that they were also ranking on. But anyway, Gon has the first exam up against the eyebrows guy, Hanzo, and even though Gon has like 4 or 5 other opportunities to pass this exam, this fight can only be called when the other opponent surrenders, and you cannot kill your opponent. If you kill your opponent, you lose. So Hanzo is fighting Gon. He is outclassing him in skill in every single way. He is brutalizing him, breaking my absolute heart. Like I think the author forgot for half a second that he was writing a shonen, cause it was more brutal than most have any right to be. But Gon does not give up. He gets kicked in the stomach, hit in the head, the back of the neck. There is blood on the floor. And still he does not give up. So Hanzo gets on top of him, holds his arm behind his back, is either you surrender or I break your arm. Leo and Karabika are both on the sidelines. Like, they want to interfere, saying, if you do this to him, we're going to kill you. However, the chairman's just like, if you interfere with this fight, then Gon will be the one to lose. Gon tells them, I'm fine, I can keep going. Hanzo has broken his arm. And still, Gon does not give up. Hanzo threatens to cut off his leg. And Gon looks at this man with all the seriousness in the world and says, that still won't make me surrender. Not only that, I will bleed out and I will die and you will lose this exam. Hanzo looks at him, is just like, well, I'll take it next year. Threatening, again, to cut off his leg. And Gon still does not surrender. Leo, the moment that made me 100% forgives him, turns to Kurapika and says, if he lays one more hand on Gon, do not stop me. Kurapika looks to him, eyes glowing red, and is just like, me stop you? That won't be a problem. They are ready to interfere, sacrifice everything to save Gon. Gon, still looking at Hanzo, is just like, I'm not giving up. You can cut off my leg. I will not give up. And Hanzo turns to him and is like, is your pride so much that you would risk your life before giving it up? And Gon turns to him still and just still continues to look him straight in the eye and says, I want to see my dad. And I feel if I surrender here, I will not ever make it to him. And like, he has multiple other chances to pass. Like, there are other brackets he could fight in. But he would rather die, he would rather have his arm broken, be brutalized, break his leg, than give up, because he feels if he doesn't stand his ground, he'll never be able to get to his father. And Hanzo's just like, there is nothing I can do to break your spirit. Fine, I surrender. Even though he's outclassing him, even though he's stronger, even though he's like an expert in torture, which Killua is just like, why is he surrendering? He does not understand, because Gon is outmatched. This man is stronger than Gon. Gon should not be able to win, but he does, and he does not understand why. Of course, Gon, the sweet darling bean, the sweet little boy, he's just like, well, that's not fair. You're so well. We have to find a way for us to both settle this, and despite the fact that I'll never surrender, I gotta find a way to win without it being unfair to you. And Hanzo, pissed, knocks him unconscious, half laughing. He's won over by Gon. And he turns to the chairman, I've surrendered. He's unconscious. He passes, right? And the chairman's just like, yes, he has passed. So Hanzo goes to fight in the next round, and they take the unconscious Gon back up to like the infirmary to rest up. He is the first person to pass the hunter exams. Now, what I adored and hated and loved, and I don't know how I feel about it, but I think I like it just for being different. Not only were these rounds a win one and pass, that's it. We don't essentially see any more play out the entire fight. When Gon wakes up, he is informed that the exams are over. He's been out for an entire day, and it's done. All the other brackets have finished. And I'm like, we don't get to see it? Well, who won? Or who lost, really. And then it's revealed to us that my sweet darling angel, Killua, has failed. And I'm like, oh god, he killed somebody, didn't he? And then it's like, yeah, he killed somebody. And I'm like, oh, my sweet darling angel, he doesn't understand. What'd he do? Who'd he kill? And through a series of flashbacks, we're seeing Kurapika fight the clown, only for the clown to surrender after whispering something in Kurapika's ear. I figured it was something to do with the Phantom Troop or something like that. The pink-haired one, the pink hat guy, won when Killua went up to him and is just like, this would be a boring fight. I'm not interested. I surrender. I'll take the next one. It'll be no fun to fight you. So he won on the technicality. And then, honestly, I don't care about the other fights. But anywho, my sweet darling angel, Killua, goes up against Pinhead. And you can tell that he thinks that this is going to be a fun fight. So he's ready to fight. Pinhead takes out the pins, and we've already seen this before, and it morphs his face. When he does this, he turns into, apparently, who is my sweet darling angel Killua's older brother. And I don't know how I feel about this, because I remember Killua running away from his family, stabbing his mother, and I think another brother. And I'm not so Killua turns to him and is like, brother. And the brother looks at him and is like, I've been looking for you ever since you stabbed Mom. She's been crying ever since. And I'm like, yeah, she got stabbed. Apparently she was proud of him, standing on his own, growing up so fast. I'm like, mother, sweet love of God. So he's in the hunter exam, one, because he needs it for his next assassination target. He needs a hunter license, but also to keep an eye on Killua and just see how he's doing. Okay. Then he starts psychologically torturing his brother, saying, you're here to make friends? Like, or why are you here? Why do you want to be a hunter? And Killua is just like, I don't care about the hunter exams. I don't care about becoming a hunter. I did it because it was fun, but now I do have a goal. I do have a purpose and something I want. And his brother's just like, you want for nothing. You're an assassin. You're a killer. That's all you're meant to be. That's all we've raised you as. That's all you're ever going to be. Not recognizing him to be the sweet, darling angel that he is. Killua looks to his brother and is just like, the thing I want is to be Gon's friend. That's all I want right now. That's all I want out of my life, to be his friend. Not recognizing that he's already Gon's friend and they're already considered friends. Brother is just like, you will never be his friend. You will never have friends because you're a heartless assassin. One day you'll just decide you want to see if you can kill him. You'll kill him and you'll feel nothing for it because you're all only a cold-hearted, cold-blooded assassin. Then Brother's like, well, because Leo and Krabika, in the background just yelling out, don't you know you're already Gon's friend? You've already accomplished that. Stop acting like you're not. Brother looks at them and is like, oh, well, if that's the case, that would just be a distraction. He doesn't need distraction. So I'm going to go kill Gon. So he starts walking towards the doors, to which Hanzo, Leo, and Krabika block him. And Brother is just like, oh, if I kill Gon, I'll be disqualified. If I kill you guys, I'll be disqualified. I'll kill him later. So he goes back to his little brother, goes to the darling angel, and is just like, are you going to fight me to protect your friends? And Killua is afraid of his brother. So he surrenders. And I was quite honestly in shock. I expected them to fight. I expected Killua to kill his own brother to protect Gon and his friends. So I don't know what that means. I didn't know if that meant Killua was willing to let Gon die or was just going to try to protect him. Because his brother just said, like, I'll kill them after this fight once I've passed. So to keep them from being a distraction to you. And I guess that meant Killua had chosen not to fight and with his family to abandon Gon, and I'm like, that doesn't work. So he must be planning to protect him afterwards. But then his brother goes up to him and says that he was lying. He wasn't actually going to fight Gon, or he's not actually going to kill Gon. It's all over. Go back to the family, and walks off. So Killua still probably has one more match, maybe, left in the bracket. So Leo starts his fight with the older man, to which Killua comes up behind him, stabs him in the heart, killing him, and ending everything. Because now that he's killed someone, Killua's lost, everyone else has passed. Gon, hearing all this, realizes that Killua's family has done something to him. This is not right. He's being manipulated. He is angry at his brother. He storms into this little debriefing area where they're explaining what it means to be a hunter, grabs the brother by the arm, yanks him up into the air and on the ground. This is the first time we have ever seen Gon genuinely angry, like furious rage. He breaks this man's arm, saying, you don't have the right, you don't deserve to be Killua's brother. You don't say he's not my friend, he is my friend. The brother looks to him and is just like, I have to earn the right to be his brother. And Gon's like, yes, you do, but Killua does not have to earn being my friend. I'm going to go get him. Where is he? Then the brother's like, he's already gone home. You're not going to get to him. And then what are you going to do even if you don't? You're going to kill me to protect Killua? We didn't kidnap him. He's just gone home. Gon is like, you manipulated him all these years. That's the same as kidnapping him. And I'm going to do something worse than kill you. I'm thinking he's going to torture this man. No. He says, I'm going to take Killua away. We are going to be friends. And you are never going to see him again. And that matches Gon's sweet little character. I am going to get my revenge by living a happier life than you think I deserve, and I'm going to make sure Killua leads a happy life because that's what you don't want. So he leaves. The brother is impressed by Gon and for a moment wants to kill him to prevent anything from happening. But Hisoka's standing over his shoulder like, haha, no, that prey is mine. I'm waiting for him to get stronger so I can kill him. Cue the most terrifying face in all of anime. Like, that is... This Hisoka the clown, he is very terrifying in his face. I don't need to see that. So the brother had revealed the location of their home because apparently that's not a secret. I'm still convinced that being an assassin is not illegal in this world because everyone knows where this family of assassin lives. Sorry. So now everyone's passed. They all have their licenses. Goen's refusing to use his because he doesn't feel that. No, he doesn't want to use it until he's able to defeat Hisoka and give him that tag back and punch him square in the face. So he's going to have to pay for his own trip on a visitor's visa to go get Killua before they go to look for him. Because of course Leo and Kurapika are just like, he's our friend too. We're standing with Gon. We're going to go help him get his friend back. One of the examiners takes Gon aside and starts talking about his father. And he reveals him to be a hunter who was bent on preserving ancient ruins and protecting and excavating and keeping them preserved for future generations. Did I start to think that we're going to have some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff going on with the millennial items? Maybe. We're going to see what happens. I feel like those ruins should play an impact eventually. He's digging them up and preserving them for some reason. Gon's happy to hear more about his father and learn anything about him, and then as he leaves, the examiner reveals that the exams are not technically over. They're still being tested. I have no idea what that means, because they all have their hunter cards now. So, I have no idea what's in the future. So now they're all taken off. They're gonna go get Killua. I've already finished that section of the anime, and I will make that video shortly. It's running a bit long, so I'm stopping here. All right, I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, the clown is drawing a number. We don't know what they draw. I don't want Gon and Killua to fight. Not each other. I don't really care what happens to Leo. Who the hell is 44? All right, Kurapika is not after Leo, which is kind of upsetting. I wish he was. Gon's going after Killua, isn't he? Nope, Killua's 99. They're the only ones keeping their numbers on. They don't care. Oh, Killua's not going after Gon, thank God. Show each other the numbers at the same time. It's like, oh, sweet boy. Oh, 44 is the clown. Somehow that might be worse. Okay, the clown has also kept his tag on. Oh, Pinhead is the one Hisoka is talking to. Does Gon have butterflies on a leash? He's got the butterflies on a leash. I don't like how it's gotten like dark and red around my sweet darling boy Killua. And someone's following him. Not the clown and not Pinhead, that's all I ask. He can't be bothered. He can't be bothered. It's not the clown and it's not Pinhead. We're fine. He's fine. And the clown knows that Gon's there. Or he just knows he's being watched. He might not know it's Gon. Nope, someone else. Okay, we're good. Oh, is it Pinhead? Yep. He already took the tag, still hunted him down to kill him. And he killed the sniper after already having enough points just because he pissed him off. He's digging a hole. He's like a little gopher. He's gonna sleep in here till he's done. I'm now referring to Pinhead as Gopher. Okay, so I'm still following my beloved little Killua. He's not allowed to be harmed. There's no way he doesn't see Gon. Oh, he sees Kurapika and Leo. And he needs 2 points. Oh, the clown's going after him. No way in hell my sweet little bean is going to let him attack his friends and wait to defend to get the tag. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. If they start fighting, you change the plans. Who is watching Gon? Give me your tags. Just give me the tags. Please, love of God, let the monkey guys be his number. Making the clown laugh is probably not a good thing. You have a deal? Just only going to take the one tag. I guess monkey guy's tag. I don't trust him. I do not trust him. He's actually letting them go? Does he just respect that they stood up to him? And were willing to fight? Or does he know that Gon's there? He knows Gon's there. Does he know Gon's there or not? He should really stitch up his shoulder. Like, he could bleed out as well, I'm sure. Hunter x Hunter just upped its animation. You're scaring my little bean. Did he just stand there all night? Has this man slept? The clown is actually a demon. Huh? Oh? Oh? He got it! Did he actually get it? I think he got it. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he got it. My sweet little bean got it. Run as fast as you can. Right now. Turn and run. Why are you looking at him? Run. Hiding in the bushes is not running. Thank you. Why is my sweet little bean dizzy? Why is my sweet little bean falling down? Is the tag poison? Oh, he got hit in the neck. Okay. The one who was hunting him got going when he was distracted because Gone was too focused on hunting the clown. Okay, I'm guessing he is the clown's target. The clown's going to respect that Gone did so well at hunting him, so he's going to take him and maybe even give him the other pieces, maybe? Why do I think the clown would be helpful? He's not going to do that. Oh, he's down and he's dead. Is the clown being helpful? Is the clown being helpful? The poison should last 10 days in a regular person. The exam is over in 3. I'm sure you're going to recover by then, and then tosses him 2 tags. I don't know if he gave him his own tag. I think he did. He did! Didn't you come to take your tag back? No, I just came to commend you. I like the clown. Is he already up? He's already up, my sweet bean! I'm gonna let you live and keep you alive until you've grown enough to be worth killing. And then he punches him in the face. Despite the clown attacking my sweet bean, I still like the clown. He's hiding in a tree. Poison's wore off. Oh, the butterfly's gonna land on his little bruised cheek. Or his hand. Okay, that's fine. Killua, the sweet little angel, just walking through the woods with a skateboard. Once he exhausts himself, he'll have no choice but to sleep. That's not going to work, sir. Killua, my sweet little angel, you don't need to kill him, okay? Killua's about to get 3 pins. Killua's bored. He kicks my little angel! He took the tag just like that! Yellow and blue shirt buddy might as well be wearing red shirts. Killua and poof! Oh god. Kicked him in the leg, knocked him down, held his fingernails to his neck, and said they're as sharp as knives. Alright, child. And then you have the bloodlust effect. Killua just joined this exam to have some fun. He's not having any fun. Poor little angel. Gone mad up with his friends. Sweetest little boy is just here to help his friends. He's gonna sniff out the drugs from the one Leo needs. Very convenient that the target of Leo's uses chemicals for her weapons. Is Gon part bloodhound? They're refusing to leave Leo. I'd leave Leo. It's been nearly 30 minutes. And Leo sings out, "Don't come in." And they immediately run in. I'm going with poison in the air. Poison insects? Snakes. Oh, Golden Sweet Boy is trying to suck out the poison. Oh, Karabeka's like, do you have any serums or antidotes in here? And takes his briefcase. And Leo's just like, if I did, I could have saved you guys. Alright, Leo, I might forgive you. That's a lot of snakes. Snakes do not attack people. Like, well, he said snake. She said snake charmer. And the snake charmer's already dead. So he can't undo it. I want a pet snake. I've always wanted a hognose snake. The girl killed him. Karabeka's going to check out the snake charmer. The snakes attack him as he's going to go check it out. Snakes attack anytime someone tries to touch their master or try to leave the cave. Speaking of Snake Master, now I want to watch Black Butler again. Judging by his wounds, you must have neurotoxin Bs. He probably died from anaphylactic shock. Are we really getting a lesson on how allergies work? Her hat is like a beehive. Is Gon going to make friends with the snakes? Gon is not going to make friends with the snakes. Gon is going to get covered by the snakes. He got the antidote. There you go. Of course, anyone with poisonous snakes is going to have the antidote to the snake's poison. Killua's happy to see Gon. Gon is not happy to see the clown. Leo's thanking them for helping him and doing everything for him during the 4th phase, so nice of him to acknowledge that. I still don't like him. Pinhead got his eye on 99 Killua, and he does not want to fight Hisoka, so... What did Kurapika say? If I'm given ample reasons, I'll fight anyone. If not, I prefer not to fight anyone. I love Kurapika. God love him. Sweet boy. I don't care about you, Leo. Alright, let's see what brackets he's drawn up. My sweet little bean is crying because he couldn't fight against Hisoka. Couldn't stop him. He felt helpless and he wanted to help somebody, so he went and looked for his friends. Gon is the sweetest little boy. Killua thanks him for all his help. Oh, the winners are... Oh, hang on. Rewind. The winners are removed from the competition, while the losers continue up the bracket. That's different. And the person who finishes at the top will not pass. So only one person's going to fail. Okay, that's really cool. Hanzo versus Gon. I suppose I should stop calling him pretty eyebrows or eyelashes. I can't remember what they had drawn as first. You can't knock them out. The opponent has to surrender. And you can't kill them. My god, Lee would be fantastic at this game. Or at this tournament. I think he already knows he's going to lose. Gon's not giving up. I've already forgotten this guy's name. Hanzo. Okay. Try to remember that. Hit him in the back of the neck. I think he's being nice. As in saying, I hit you hard enough for your brain to bounce around. Then he sits him back up. And it's just like, you might as well give up now. He doesn't seem... Oh, no, he's hitting him in the head and shaking him around some more. I don't think he's intentionally being cruel. Sweet little bean's not giving up. Punched him in the gut. He's not allowed to kill the sweet bean, and Gon's not giving up, so I don't actually feel like I have that much stress right now. That's blood on the floor. It's been 3 hours. I don't think Gon's landed a hit. I don't think he's got up off the floor. Gon's saying he can still fight. He kicks his feet out from an underarm. Eyebrows is threatening to break his arm. Unless he surrenders. He broke his arm. Leo's just like, Kurapika, do not try to stop me. If that man does anything else to Gon, I cannot stop myself. Sorry, Gon. Me? Kurapika says, stop you? Don't worry. There's no chance of that happening, and his eyes are glowing red. Oh, I love this. Eyebrows is just like, by the time I was your age, I'd already killed a man. And Killua is just like, that's nothing to brag about. Ha! Gon got him. But he was standing on a finger, and Gon got up and knocked him down. Oh, but he hurt himself. My head's cleared a bit after all the pain and that long explanation. Leo's just like, good job, Gon. Kick him while he's down. Gon's like, this isn't a battle to see who's stronger. It's to see who's willing to surrender first. I let you kick me on purpose. Leo in the background. Liar! And now he's threatening to cut off his legs so they can't be reattached. Oh, come on, Eyebrows. Stop this. What's going on? Gon won't surrender even if you cut off his legs or threaten to cut off his legs. Besides, if you do that, I'll bleed to death and you'll lose. Neither one of us wants that, so let's think of a better way. He's just so sweet. Killua doesn't understand. And he gives up! You win! He says, I can't kill you, but I can't think of a way to make you surrender. I'll take this loss and take my chances with the next battle. I can't accept that. That's not fair. We both have to think of a way to settle this fight. But there's no point because you'll never surrender, but I don't want to win like this. What am I supposed to do? We can work together to figure it out. Only took you 3 hours or longer, but sure. Killua's not going to understand why he surrendered when he was more powerful. Okay. Dream of him of going running up a mountain thing to who I presume would be his father. The mountain collapses in under him. He falls. Person I assume to be father just stares at him as he falls. Are we going to like Gon's father? Is he going to be worth hunting down? Because he did abandon his family to be a hunter, which I still don't know what a hunter is. Is he worth finding is what I want to know. Does he deserve Gon? No one deserves Gon. Gon passed the exam. Oh, the exam's over. You slept for an entire day. Okay, who won? Or who lost? The others who pass are undergoing brief orientation. You'll undergo the orientation later. Who failed? Uh-oh. Killua failed. He killed his opponent, didn't he? Sweet little angel. Second match, Krabka versus Clown. Okay. Fighting. Hisoka whispered something in his ear. Probably threatened to kill someone in the audience, because he just couldn't kill him. Oh, what? And the Clown surrendered. Krabka won. What the hell did he whisper in his ear? Killua fought Pinhead, because the older guy was still unconscious. Killua made a fatal mistake. Okay, Pinhead's taking out the pins. Face reshaping, like we've seen before. Killua recognizes him. It's his brother. Excuse you, I don't need a title card right now. Illumi. I'm sticking with Pinhead. Okay, so Hisoka had been talking to Killua's brother previously with the radio. I heard that you cut up Mom and Milu. Didn't get the name, don't care. Mom was crying. Tears of joy. She was so happy to see that you'd grown up. So asked brother to check up on him, make sure he was okay. Killua was saying he doesn't really want to be a hunter, he just felt like taking the exams. Brother has some advice for him, saying you're not cut out to be a hunter. You're born to be, I assume an assassin, a killer. Don't tell Killua what he is meant to be. The sweet little angel can be whatever he wants. Oh, hold up. Does he kill his own brother? You're a puppet of darkness without passion. You don't want anything or wish for anything. As one who lives in the shadows, you can only feel pleasure when people die. He was happy playing with Gon. That's how Dad and I raised you. Well, you were a terrible big brother. What would you accomplish by becoming a hunter? I don't desire to become a hunter, but I do have something I want. I want to become friends with Gon. You're already Gon's friend, my sweet boy. I'm sick of killing people. I want to become friends with Gon. And to live a normal life, my sweet angel. That's impossible. Shut up, older brother. You'll never be able to make friends. He's already Gon's friend. Shut up. Your only concern when you meet someone is whether you should kill them. You're a terrible big brother. That's how you were trained. You just don't know how to classify Gon because he's too dazzling for your eyes. You don't actually want to become friends with him. That's right, Killua. You tell him he's wrong. If you stay with him, you'll want to kill him one day. No, you won't. You'll get to urge to see if you can kill him or not. Because you have the soul of a killer. He has the soul of an angel. Be nice. I'm starting to like Leo. He's starting to, like, grow on me now. He's trying to interfere with the match. He's like saying, how dare you say these mean things? And now Leo's saying, I don't give a damn if he's your brother. He's a worthless piece of crap. Don't listen to him. Just beat the crap out of him like usual and win. You want to become friends with Gon? Are you daft? You already are friends. There you go. Thank you, Leo. I'm sure that's how Gon feels, obviously. Now he's calling the older brother an idiot. Older brother is just like, oh, he considers kill a friend, I'll have to kill him. You're not allowed to kill Gon. A killer doesn't need any friends, they'll only slow you down. Where is he? Killua's going to kill his older brother to protect Gon. Alright, I feel the older brother just killed the referee guy, so that should have disqualified him, so Killua should have already won. Oh, never mind, he just tortured the examiner. Eyebrows, Kurapika and Leo are blocking the door. Older brother realizes he can't kill Gon or those three without failing the exam and needs to pass the exam for his thing. So he's just going to kill Gon later. Yeah, Killua, you have my permission to kill your older brother. If I wait till after passing the exam, I can kill everyone here and still keep my license, right? Guy's just like, yep, according to the rules. Hear that, Kill? He got a nickname for his little brother and everything. You have to beat me if you want to save Gon. Will you fight me for your friend's sake? Can you do it? And he's saying, you're not strong enough to beat me. Never fight an enemy you can't beat. I drilled that into you. Because you're a terrible brother. Killua's freaking out. There's only one way to stop me. You know what that is. But don't forget, if you don't fight me, your dear Gon will die. He surrendered! And the battle's over. Tapped him on the shoulder. And he said he was lying about killing Gon. It was just a little test. You don't have the right to make friends. Nor do you need friends. You should just listen to Dad and me and do your job as you always have. I hate this man. Killua, my sweet angel. You killed the old man for no reason. You couldn't kill your brother, but you could kill the old man? Is Gon gonna punch the brother in the face? Told the brother to apologize to Killua. Gon was angry. Didn't know Gon knew how to be angry. Apologize for what? You don't have the right to be his brother, obviously. Must I earn the right to be his brother? Gon just lifted him up with one arm, swung him around. He doesn't need to earn the right to be my friend. Is he gonna break his arm? Gon don't like his friend being manipulated. Oh, they think that Killua was hypnotized in committing the murder. I'll take it. And Leo's saying that Killua shouldn't have been disqualified because he was helping him, so Leo should be disqualified. Okay, I like Leo now. It's all speculation. There's no proof. None of that matters. Gon shouts. What does matter? You've been forcing Killua to kill against his will all this time. I'll make you pay. Oh, Gon, I think, hates this man. What exactly will you do? I won't do anything. Only once I rescue Killua, I'll never let you see him again. Gon's too pure. Too good for this world. Are we really getting exposition when I don't know where Killua is? I don't care about the card. Yeah, that's all I'm good. Where's Killua? Ravka and Leo coming to back up and go and saying, yeah, Killua's coming with us. Killua went home. Kukuro Mountain. Kukuro Mountain. Gon broke his arm. Good. Gon is my prey, the clown says. Touch him and you'll suffer the consequences. So technically the clown just protected Gon from Pinhead here. Oh my god, that's a creepy face. With the fruit to ripen. That is just gross. Alright, looking up Gon's father. Apparently he's really important and can't really get to him. A lot of security clearance needed. Everyone just give them cards like, here's how you contact me. Like, here, this will come up later. Okay, no mouth, racy guy, Satozo. Okay, apparently Gon's father worked to preserve ruins. Preserve them for future generations to see and appreciate. Alright, current theory is we're going to go in a Yu-Gi-Oh direction and he's trying to preserve ruins to find some ancient millennial artifacts. So not specifically the millennial artifacts, but some kind of artifact in old ruins that's going to lead him there. Almost let the cat out of the bag. About how the real hunter exam hasn't ended yet. What?